What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. I came on because I just saw a couple of things, and I really, I really needed to come on, man. I really needed to come on and discuss these two guys that can't seem to keep this out their mouths, man. I had to come in as a Raider right now. As you can see, I got on the shield. I'm about to tell you and anybody who wants to hear, any Raider Nation fans or any fans in the NFL or anybody that loves football or anybody that gives a damn about anything, I'm going to really go in on these two cats that cannot keep this out of their mouths, man. And I want you to know why. The real reason why Antonio Brown and Derek Carr cannot keep the Raiders' name out their mouths, man. I'm going to say this from a guy who's been a Raider fan longer than both of these cats been alive. I've been a fan of this longer than Derek Carr and Antonio Brown have been on the planet. And the way I feel right now, it just needs to be said, okay? The reason why these two guys, Antonio Brown and Derek Carr, just recently have both had interviews or they've been, in the press talking about a team that neither one of them play for anymore. So I'm going to get down to what's been said, how it's been said, and then I'm going to give you the real reason why it's being said. Let's start with the least Raider out of both of these guys. Okay? And that's Antonio Brown. That's AB. Antonio Brown, I just saw it. I just saw it with my own eyes and heard it with my own ears. This isn't me looking at an article or hearing some bullshit rumor. This is me actually seeing this man talk about this right here. So Antonio Brown was on Tyreek Hill's podcast or video show because all these athletes, they all want to be in front of the camera because football is a sport where you have a helmet on. It's the only team sport that you can't really visualize people's faces. Basketball, you can see their face. Baseball, you can see their face under a baseball helmet or a hat, or even in hockey, you can kind of see these guys' faces. Football players, for you to know a football player by face, you know them by stuff off the field. So he was on Tyreek Hill's show, and he started talking about his time with the Raiders and what he did and how he went about it. Now, I'm going to tell you what he said first, and then I'm going to tell you what happened. Because this happened September 7th, 2019. Okay, I'm just going off my head. So before the pandemic, probably about 4 or 5 months before the pandemic, Antonio Brown was released by the Raiders. Okay? We all know that. But I'm going to tell you what he said happened on the podcast. Any of you naysaying ass people, you can go back and watch the shit yourself. Okay? But I'm going to basically give you an overview of what he said because I'm not going for verbatim. Tyreek Hill and he was talking about the Raiders, and he's talking about his situation with the Raiders. Okay? He said, yeah, I could have just took the 30 million from the Raiders and just pretended like my back hurt and took the money, but I'm a great guy. So I called Mark Davis up and said, hey, Mark, you know what? I just want to call you and tell you that I love the team. I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. But this isn't a winning culture. This isn't a championship culture. And I'm here to win championships, man. I know I appreciate the 30 million, but I already have 30 million. So, I just don't want to be a Raider and, maybe, just let me go so I can go do what I do. And then Tariq Hill said, well, they weren't going to just let you go, right? He said, nah, they were. All I had to do was call up Mark, and I told Mark what's up. And Mark's a good guy. I said, Mark, I love you, man, but this isn't for me. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl, and he let me go. Now, let me tell you guys something, dog. Tyreek Hill, just because he played for the Kansas City Chiefs, don't mean he's stupid. Because the question that he asked when Antonio was telling this tall tale, when he was telling this motherfucking fairy tale, okay, was, well, the Raiders weren't trying to let you go, right? Oh, no, Mark, good guy. I'm a good guy. Hey, Mark, I love you, man, but I got to go, man. Just let me go. He said he let me go. I could have took their money, but I didn't because I'm a good guy. Let me tell you guys something, man. That's the type of shit that fucks up this right here with everybody in the league, all the fans in the league, all everybody that's even in Raider Nation, because they don't fucking even go back and do their homework, or they don't remember what the fuck happened. What that man said was a bold-faced lie from top to bottom. Okay? Let me tell you once again what he said so you can understand what happened. Because I'm going to tell you what the fuck happened. He said he called Mark Davis, okay? Got on the phone, told him, I love the team, I love the culture, I'd love to play here, but this isn't a championship culture. And, I could just take the 30 million because, but I have 30 million and I'm a good guy and I don't want to do you like that. So why don't you just let me go? And Mark said, cool, I'll just go ahead and let you go. Okay? That's what he said. And Tyreek Hill's like, well, they weren't just gonna let you go, right? Oh yeah, man, that's all I had to do. That's what happens when you hear a narcissist, somebody who thinks that the world revolves around them. You have them at your job, you have them in your family, you have them friends, coworkers, whoever the fuck, neighbors. Those motherfuckers will lie about anything. That's not how it went. Okay? I know how the fuck it went. And I made sure to go back and refresh my memory to make sure I had it right. Everything that motherfucker said was bullshit. That's not what fucking happened. Let's go back. Okay? That shit happened on a fucking Friday. Okay? But the Friday before, what happened? Antonio Brown, if you remember, he had the fucked up frostbitten feet. Remember that shit? Yeah, his feet were all fucked up because he burnt his feet on the cryobarics chamber. Okay, remember that? So he was out all that time. Okay, we were on Hard Knocks. Okay, the Raiders were on Hard Knocks. All right. When he came back, he was trying to work himself back. He started having problems with the fucking helmet shit. Remember the helmet shit where he didn't want to wear the helmet that the NFL mandated everybody to wear? And so what he did was he got his old Pittsburgh Steeler helmet and painted it and went to work. And Mike Mayock had to come out on the field and tell him he couldn't wear that helmet. And if he didn't wear that helmet, he was going to get suspended and blah, 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 blah. Remember that? Okay. And then he got into a big ass argument with Mike Mayock, called him racial names, and they had a big ass blowout. Remember that? Okay. Then after that, he was going to get suspended for conduct detrimental to the team. Remember, we were going to suspend him. Okay. Then Antonio Brown put out a fucking tweet and an Instagram post talking about Raiders let me go. I don't want to play for you. Remember that shit? Okay. Then he was cut by the no, wait a minute. Then John Gruden called him, or he called John Gruden. Remember, he recorded his conversation with John Gruden, and then released that to the internet. Remember that? This is why I needed to come in. Okay. And then he put it out, and we actually heard John Gruden trying to talk him into, dude, just wear the helmet, just do this, just do that. Antonio, we want you to be on the team. We're trying to work with you. Antonio was acting like a fucking fool. Okay? That's when the Raiders let him go. Okay? Mark Davis called him to tell him that he was going to be off the team. Okay? Then he did another Instagram post where he was running around the backyard, spinning around like a ballerina. I'm free! Remember that shit? Remember that shit, motherfuckers? Remember that shit? That's exactly what the fuck happened. He didn't call Mark Davis and tell Mark Davis to let me go. We got rid of his ass before that. We told him he was fucking fired. Okay? That's how it went. But you know what? I don't see nobody correcting that shit, bro. You got this guy who's out of the league running around making us look even more fucked up. People are believing this guy. No way in hell did he get his release from the Raiders. We cut him. We got rid of him. We voided his contract. And Antonio Brown, the man who was just on Tyreek Hill's show, swearing on his life that he's a good guy and he saved Mark Davis $30 million and he loves Mark Davis so much and all of that shit. Why in the fuck did he file a grievance with the NFL to get his motherfucking money if he decided he wanted to walk away from the Raiders? See, that's why I'm on here. That's why I'm wearing my shit. I haven't been wearing my shit since pretty much since season's over. Okay? But I put my shit on tonight. Okay? Because I'm a 49-year OG Raider fan with 3 motherfucking rings, and I can't have this shit just not be out. So somebody is going to run across this video who's interested somewhere on YouTube and shit. Hopefully my shit'll pop up when somebody's hearing him and watch this video and see me with this shit on and hear the fucking truth. That's a motherfucking lie, man. What he just went on there and did was a lie. It doesn't get no more motherfucking diabolical than that. Okay? Let's rehash again for the stupid people in the back. He went on Tyreek Hill's show and said that he did the Raiders a favor and Mark Davis a favor because he could have took $30 million from us, but he's a good guy. Antonio Brown, of all people, trying to say he's a good guy is already a fucking laughable situation. But let's move on. Because how he is as a person don't mean shit to me. It's the slander that he's doing to this. Okay? And nobody's saying shit. I don't see anybody posting anything. Where are you guys' beautiful ass Raider channels that you guys are fucking following? Where are they at? They're not saying shit about it. Just me, as usual. The guy with the smallest group of fucking subscribers is the one who's always the one that's telling you guys the real deal. But hey, it is what it is. Okay? Because I don't do this shit for subscribers. I do this shit for fucking facts. He said he called Mark Davis and told Mark Davis he didn't want to play for us, even though he loved to be here and he loved Gruden and he loved this and he loved that, because we're not a championship culture. Okay? So Mark Davis let him go. No. Motherfucker, you got fucking fired and your contract voided, hoe ass nigga. That's what the fuck happened. And you got fucking sent on your way. That's what the fuck happened. But he's on the news or on Tyreek Hill's show all over everywhere, spreading lies about the Raiders. That's the first thing I want to say. Okay? So that's out. And nobody's talking about it, but whatever. Okay? And then the next guy, Derek Carr. Derek Carr has been talking about the Raiders, and he's been talking about how he's mad. He was mad because he got benched, and he was mad the way it ended. He said that the situation made his wife cry, and at that point he was, you know, he was done with the situation. He wouldn't have came back regardless. He said he hopes good things. He hopes Jimmy starts. He said he had a lot of friends on the team. He mentioned Josh Jacobs. He mentioned Max Crosby. He mentioned Hunter Renfrow. You know, he was mentioning Devontae and how he wants good things for us and this, that, and the other, and this, that, and the other. I saw more people talking about that than this Antonio Brown shit. So let me tell you the real reason why both of these guys have this in their mouths. First and foremost, let me address Antonio Brown's situation because that one to me is more important. The reason why Antonio Brown's always bringing up the Raiders all the time is because Antonio Brown wanted to be a fucking Raider, bro. Because anytime you get dumped by a girl you fucking liked, you spin the story, bro. That's what happened, man. He wanted to be a Raider, but he wanted to be a Raider the way he wanted to be. He wanted to come over there and do it his way. He got dumped by the girl he wanted to be with. So what do? What do a lot of cats do? Instead of just manning up and saying, hey, man, I fucked up. She fucking left me and shit. She locked the doors and shit. She took the fucking car away because it was in her name. She kicked me out of the apartment. It's her apartment and her lease and shit. Left me with no motherfucking money. And let me go off into the sunset to wherever I can go. You spin it. Ah, man, I really didn't want to be with her anyway and shit. I really didn't want to be with that bitch anyway. I have a whole bunch of homies I heard that shit from, dog. Like, nah, motherfucker, you fucked up, dog. Antonio Brown wanted to be a fucking Raider, but he'll never say that shit because he got fucking dumped. He got fired. He got his contract voided. Okay? And he still has the Raiders' name in his mouth. 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Damn near 5 years ago, bro. Why is he still fucking running his mouth about the Raiders? He went off and played with the Patriots. He mentioned that. He wanted to play with Tom Brady. What happened? He got fucking fired from that job too. Okay? He got fired from the fucking Steelers. Get the fuck out of here. You got fired from the fucking Raiders. Never got a penny. You got fired he played one game with the Patriots. The Patriots had to pay him $3 million for one game. He got fired from them. Then Tom Brady vouched for him. He went to Tampa, got him a ring. Salute to him for getting a ring. Okay? But he got fired from there. Everywhere this cat went to, he got dumped for every team he ever played for and hasn't been back. But he wanted to be a fucking Raider, bro, but he wanted to be a Raider his way. Didn't work. Okay? So no matter what this motherfucker says, he's the cat that got dumped by the girl he wanted to be with. That's it. Nothing else to talk about, dog. You dumped, they say it is what it is. Derek Carr, he got dumped by a fucking girl he wanted to be with. He got dumped by the girl he wanted to be, that he was married to. The Raiders. He got out of college. He married his college sweetheart. He married the girl of his dreams. He got on the Raiders. He was married to the Raiders for 9 years. She came in and said, I don't want to be married to your ass no more. Here's the fucking divorce papers. Get the, cops are here to kick your ass out. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Two guys who wanted to be Raiders so fucking bad. But at least one of them said the shit right. At least one of the guys out of these two guys who keep this in their mouths is telling the truth. One guy's telling the truth and the other guy's lying his ass off. But they both got dumped. They both got motherfucking kicked out the house. Okay? They got that in common. DC and AB got that in common. They both wanted to be on this team right here. One of them got done dirty, and one of them got done exactly the way they should have got done. But at the end of the day, both of them are not Raiders no more. So what's the real reason why both of these guys have this in their mouth? They have the Raiders in their mouth still years later. Is because no matter what nobody says, no matter how many fucking losses we get, coaches we get, on the 40th year of not winning a Super Bowl, the jokes, all the shit, laughing stock, whatever motherfuckers want to say about the Raiders have that mystique, bro. The Raiders still have that motherfucking mystique. No matter who's over there fucking it up. The Raiders are a pillar franchise in the NFL. Even though we ain't won shit in a long time, we still got 3 motherfucking rings. And our history in the NFL is solidified, bro. We've changed rules. We've had rule changes behind our team. We've had some of the most biggest plays in the history of the league. We've had some of the most iconic players in the league, some of the most colorful players in the league. And we still fucking matter, bro. And if you don't believe it, ask these 2 guys that still running their mouths about our team and everybody else, bro. That's the reason why people talk about us. That's the reason why they like to see us where they're at. Because when I was growing up and I was a kid, we were fucking everybody up in the National Football League. We were kicking everybody's ass up and down the field, bro. Slapping motherfuckers in the mouth and taking they bitches. We was that gangster. Okay? And it doesn't matter what's going on now. What matters is what's in them history books. What motherfuckers know happened back in the days. We got to get that shit back. I don't know if we're going to get it with the regime we have and the shit that we're doing now. But I'll tell you this. I lived through it. I know what it is. And these guys, regardless of everything they're saying, Derek Carr believed everything he fucking said, dog. Everything. He didn't say nothing derogatory. He just said how he felt about it. I understand he's hurt. He's still hurt. Hurt to this day. But I understand it, bro. I get it. Antonio Brown, I don't get it. But you're still talking about my fucking team. You know why? Because you really wanted to be a fucking Raider, bro. That's what it is. He wanted to be a Raider so motherfucking bad, but he wanted to be a Raider on his terms. Can't come over here and do that, though. Get your ass out of here. But if you act like you did us a favor, you didn't. We voided your contract. We fucking got rid of your ass. And then Mark Davis called you and told you, yeah, man. Sorry, AB, didn't work out, bro. And that's it. That's it. There's nothing else to say. I'm just disappointed that I haven't seen nobody else on YouTube talking about it. All these motherfucking Raider channels swear on their life they got the pulse of what's popping. No, you don't, man. No, you don't. Not like me. I pause my movie and shit. I'm in here watching my movie. I pause my movie. I put my hat on because I'm a fucking Raider. I'm a real motherfucking Raider, bro. I ain't no poop butt Raider. I ain't no motherfucker Raider from my dad or my mom or this or whoever the fuck. Salute to y'all if y'all are. But, nah, dog. I got my shit out the mud, bro. Okay? And I just had to come in and say some shit about it. There's going to always be people keeping our names in their mouths. And you better understand what the fuck it means when they have your team's name in your mouth. If we're so bad and we suck so much and we ain't shit, why the fuck are you talking about us all the time, bro? Because they don't want us to lift our heads up, bro. They don't want that shit. They don't want to see us back like we was. Because if you can talk to anybody who was around during that time, like me and like some of these other people, family, friends, fathers, uncles, grandfathers, grandmothers, whoever the hell back in the 70s and 80s, they'll tell you, man, when the Raiders was running shit, we was running shit, bruh. Like a motherfucker. Even if you won, you had to go through us to get there. They don't want us to get back like that, bro. At all. But let them keep running their mouths. Because at the end of the day, they really wanted to be us. And that's it. Let me read some of you guys' questions. Then I'm going to go back to watching my movie, dog. I'm really not going to spend a lot of time on here. William Boozer, what's going on? Booze was popping. Black Raider, what's going on? Black Raider. Dominique, what's up, Nate? Ruben Nava, man, you know what it is, and you know what to do. Shout out to Unfiltered Nation and Unfiltered Fam, Unfiltered Raider Nation. Yes, what it is. Robert Munoz, wipe my feet on the way in. Appreciate you. Dallas Cowboys, what's up? D Cowboys, what's up, pimpin'? Tony Dale, what's going on? TD. Robert Munoz, salute the Raider Nation. Enoch the Great, what you miss? People running their mouth about the Raiders, dog. Like I said, don't believe these people that tell you we ain't shit. They full of shit. All right. Told you AB been talking about the Raiders and the Bucks. I don't give a fuck about the Bucks, bro. He talking about my squad. Okay. Enoch, he's a clown. I knew it wasn't going to work once he became to practice in a hot air balloon. Yeah, man. He was but let's understand what it was, though. Antonio Brown, man, regardless of he's a clown or whatever else, Antonio Brown was the best wide receiver in football when he came to the Raiders for that little bit of time. But let's understand, he never played a game for us, bro. He never even played a preseason game for us. Okay? He never got paid a cent. Never got a payroll check from the Raiders. You know, the Grady wanted out as soon as he seen Oak Coliseum and run down it was. They really went with left helmet shit. Like I said, dog, he wanted to be a Raider on his terms, bro. That's what it was. Okay? It's what it is, dog. Okay? Big B made it in. What's up, Big B? Robin Yost, exactly what happened. Exactly what happened, dog. Not what the fuck he said. Enoch, being a Raider fan is not for the weak. I can tell you that. NBA is all I got at this point. Hey, dog. I'm telling you, man. I didn't even come from a Raider family, bro. I had to be a Raider on my own. Imagine that, dog. I'm the only person in my house walking around with my shit on. Everybody else walking around with a 49er shit on her. I had to fucking fight for my fandom, dog. Man, I've gotten to fist fights, fucking motherfuckers, barbershop arguments and shit. Motherfuckers want to fight, all kinds of shit, dog. I've been through a lot being a Raider fan in the Bay Area, bro. A lot. Okay? So, hey, I'm down with it. I'm down with the shits. When it comes to this, I'm down with it, bro. Trust me. I square up with a motherfucker over mine, bro. I've done it. I have done it. And if somebody fuck with me, I do it again. Okay? It is what it is. Okay? Right, means both Brown screwed the Raiders organization, A. Brown and Tim Brown. I don't think Tim Brown screwed the Raiders organization. I think the Raiders organization didn't do right by Tim Brown. Tim Brown did his last year go play for the Bucks. But hey, that's because they were trying to phase him out. Like, you got to understand, man, a lot of great players, man, they leave and go to a team at the end of their career. And man, it happens all the time. You think Michael Jordan should have been a Washington Wizard? Come on, bro. You think Tom Brady should have been a fucking Tampa Bay Buccaneer? Come on, dog. Like I said, man, those are the two GOATs of both sports. Neither one of them finished their career with the team that they should have been finishing their career with. So, it is what it is, dog. God. You know, Trent Brown is nobody. Trent Brown. I hate Trent Brown. Tony Dale, you know, I'm so glad I didn't get no AB jersey. I knew not to buy no fucking AB jersey. I'm smart. Like, all these motherfuckers had that 84 shit. I'm like, you guys are dumb for that. Okay, Tony Dale, all the teams AB moved on from AB. They did. What's up, Tito? Tito in the house. Rob Munoz, we haven't won Super Bowl since 83, 84. I know. I remember. 38-9 against the Washington Redskins. I saw it. That Super Bowl still makes me feel good, bro, because I remember everything about it. Do you know Robert Munoz? I'm just going to talk to you because I don't think nobody else is listening to shit. Do you know that the Raiders in that Super Bowl was a 10.5-point underdog? The Raiders were a 10.5-point underdog against the Washington Redskins in that 83 Super Bowl. They were supposed to beat our ass in the bowl because earlier in the year, in the regular season, the Redskins fucked the Raiders up. They beat the shit out of us in the regular season. 10.5-point underdogs. Do you know how many points we won that by, Robert Munoz? Don't tell nobody. We won that Super Bowl by 29. When we were a 10.5-point dog, we won that Super Bowl by 29 points. That's my favorite Super Bowl out of all three of them. I've seen them all. 76, 80, 83. That 83 was the best one because that's the one when everybody was telling me at school, when you come to school tomorrow, we're going to laugh at you after the Redskins fuck you guys up again. And I said, we're going to beat their ass. And then the next day when I came to school, motherfuckers saw me and spread out like roaches. They didn't want to hear my mouth at all. What happened? Them motherfuckers, chung, 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 chung. I love that Super Bowl. They didn't want to talk to me, bro. Oh, here comes Shaq. Fuck, he gonna be talking shit. Let's get out of here. So that's the best one. Sean, what's going on? We are the best losers in NFL. Ain't shit without us and need us win or lose. Man, motherfuckers don't understand the Raiders' power, bro. People are gonna laugh when they hear me say that. The power is there, bro. Okay, it's there. You don't talk. You don't have something in your mouth that much if you really don't have any respect for it. Motherfuckers talk about us too much. Black Raider Shack, what do you think our division record to be in this division? Shit, I got to see who our quarterback is first, bro. As far as I'm concerned right now, I don't have a quarterback. I can't even. Can I have a quarterback? Black Raider? Is Jimmy going to be the quarterback? Is Aiden going to be the fucking quarterback? Who's going to be the fucking quarterback, bro? I can't predict that shit, and I don't know who's a QB. Not to mention is, are we going to have Josh Jacobs? Are we not going to have Josh Jacobs? I don't know. Shit. We're the only team in the league that don't know what the fuck we got going on. Our best offensive player's not signed, and our quarterback is not fucking healthy. Enoch, we'd be lucky to get 2 wins. Yeah, they'll probably both be against Denver since we've got a 3-year winning streak against them. Rob Munoz, man, oh my God, drawing out the Raiders logo he had on his helmet was straight disrespect, looked like a kindergarten druid. I said, out loud, hell no. Why is the guy drawing pictures of our team he never played for, bro? The Raiders did Antonio Brown the dirtiest out of every team. Because if you think about it, the Raiders kissed his ass the least. Out of all 4 teams he played for, okay, he played for the Steelers. Well, he didn't play for the Raiders. He tried to play for the Raiders. He played for the Patriots a game. And then he played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that's 4 teams. The Raiders were the only team where we treated him the worst. We treated him like a motherfucking straight hoe in church, bro. That's how we treated him, dog. Will Tisman, Shaq always keeping it 100. Yeah, I'm going to always do that, dog. You guys deserve that. Anybody that's watching me is going to get the real deal. Holyfield. What's going on, Larry? Larry Ramirez, what's going on? Big Shaq, what's good? Hey, man, I hope everything's good with you, LR2, man. James Walker, what's up, J-Dub? Big Time Willie, man. If this regime don't get it together, I'm going to go up there and start calling the plays. Hey, dude, you probably do a better job. Like I said, man, if we don't win this year, I don't want to hear nothing because I'm hearing a lot of people buying in saying, oh, man, now we got Tom Brady. Maybe the referees will be nicer to us and shit. I'm like, maybe not. We'll find out. Robin Yuyo says, same one. I'm the only Raider fan in my family, too. All my friends are Cowboy fans, so I feel your pain, brother. Hey, dude. It made us into who we are, bro. I'm the black sheep of the family for real, bro. I'm the black sheep of the family. When I say some shit, motherfuckers like, oh, fuck, he's about to say something. I got that rep. I'm the guy that'll stand up to everybody in my bloodline and tell them all some shit they don't want to fucking hear and shit. I'm the guy at the fucking Thanksgiving table that'd be, how's everything going? Everything go, hey, da, da, da. Hey, well, you know what? I think we need to talk about some shit. Oh, damn, dog. It's Thanksgiving. Hey, y'all didn't want to talk no other time. I'm him, dog. Sean, Jerry Rice should have finished his career a whiner. Hey, well, he had great years, man. Let's not fuck up Jerry Rice's career with the Raiders, man. Do you know Jerry Rice motherfucking had one of the best years with Rich Gannon and them? He had 1,000-yard season. I think he had a couple of 1,000-yard seasons. Jerry played well for us, man. It was just all that other stuff. Robin, you said, man, Mark Allen running with the night always pumps me up. Hey, man, 17 Bob Trejo, bro. That's the play. Okay. Going to the left, one back to the 7 hole, spin on a dime, go up the A gap, untouched, 74 yards, touchdown. His second one. That's the thing, Robert. People don't remember that Marcus Allen scored another touchdown. That was his second touchdown. Okay. Enoch the Great. That was before my time. Didn't know we were 10-point underdogs. Yeah. 10 and a half. Okay. Chris, Raider Chris, Philly was favored by 14 in the 81 Super Bowl. Yeah, because we were the only we were the first team to ever wild card team to win a Super Bowl. That's why, Raider Chris. But yeah, we won that Super Bowl. We was 14-point dogs, but we didn't win by 29 like we did against the Redskins. That whole fucking Super Bowl week, bro, real quick. Okay. That whole Super Bowl week, Matt Millen and got into a bunch of fights with other players on the team. I think he got into a fight with John Matuzak and some shit. They were fighting because they were mad. They were mad because they were 10.5-point underdogs. And that Redskin team was the number one offense in football. So when you look at Joe Theismann and Art Monk and motherfucking John Riggins, they were like the Kansas City Chiefs, bro, with an all-time great running back. So that game that we played against Philly, we was down 14, but we were a wild card team, so that made sense. This one, they scored 9 points. The best offense in football that year, 83, scored 9 points in a 60-minute game, while we scored 38. We beat the brakes off of those motherfuckers, bro. Okay, Rob Muse, I was 7 when we won against the Redskins. Yeah. Said Marcus couldn't run the ball and ran that ball down their throat. Hey, dog, right up the gut. 191 yards rushing. Marcus Allen. That was the Super Bowl record at that time, including a 74-yard reverse field run. We fucked them up, dog. Dallas Cowboys said Marcus Allen, the best Raider. That's my favorite Raider, bro. Marcus Allen's my guy. Okay. Like Raider is sad because all these sports networks, nobody's talking about the Raiders. It's all right. When you got the players talking about the Raiders, that's important. Who gives a fuck of Skip Bayless and Stephen A. Smith? You guys give those motherfuckers Shannon Sharp. You guys give those motherfuckers too much respect. Okay? We understand Shannon Sharp is a Hall of Famer, but we got to understand he's a Raider hater, so it makes sense for him not to talk about the Raiders. But it's the players. That's who I pay attention to. Okay? And when you would think that Tyreek Hill would be snickering and laughing when Antonio Brown was talking shit about the Raiders, but he wasn't. He was like, well, wait a minute. Wasn't the Raiders not trying to let you go? Like, he even had enough respect to know it was bullshit. Guy, Rob Munoz, Turbo Duran, what's going on? Listening at work. Yes, dog. Appreciate you, man. Guy, Rob Munoz, man, wear my Raider gear. Can't also be the black sheep of the family. I'm always going to be him. Okay, Raider Chris, all these false optimism and these contract creators are sad. Like I said, dog, you know, people got to eat. I'll tell you that, man. There's no way in hell I should have the subscriber numbers I have, but I understand why. I'm not going to say what the crowd wants to hear. That's why people are bigger than me, because they're going to avoid everything that's going to make the audience mad and say everything they want to hear, bro. But over here, bro, I want subscribers and people over here that want to hear the real deals. Not everybody wants to be lied to and smoke blown up their ass, bro. That's just me. Shaq said, true, 100 of us got to the Super Bowl, correct? Ray Rosby, Shaq, you take on McDaniels on draft picks and the chances this season. I really didn't particularly like who we drafted the last 2 years. Like I said, last year, outside of Parham, who was an offensive guard, what the fuck did he really do? He didn't do shit in the draft. And this year we got a bunch of guys that look good on paper. We'll see what happens. I don't believe in Josh McDaniels. I don't believe in his system. I don't believe what they're doing, but I will root for him while the game is on. While the clock is ticking on that field, I root for my team. I've never rooted against a coach, a quarterback, anybody that wore my colors. I don't give a fuck who it was. Jamarcus Russell, Derek Carr, whoever the fuck you can name. I never rooted against my team because that's me rooting against me. A lot of people don't take it as seriously as I do, bro. I don't laugh at my own team or laugh at because that's me, bro. Okay? But while the game is off, while it's halftime, while it's a TV timeout, while it's in between plays, I'm talking about everybody. I don't believe in the franchise at this point, but we'll see. Okay. Robin Yost, I was about to say we. It's correct. We at the first wild card team. Yes, sir. Trevor Durant, Derek Carr will still win his division. Probably so. He was asked about that. He doesn't have any competition. Robin York says 9 points come to show defense wins championships. That defense was fat. Trevor Durant, Raiders Breakers be 6-12. Would not deny that, dog. Okay. Trevor Durant, but after JJ, the Raiders are nobody. Enoch says sleeping on the Saints. Yeah, they're gonna find out. I mean, I don't watch sports media. All they say negative about my Raiders is Raider haters is their only opinion. There's a good reason why people are Raider haters. Do you guys understand that the Raider haters always been around? Like even when we was winning, we had Raider haters, bro. Like nothing's changed for me, man. It's just we haven't done anything to like stop these motherfuckers in their tracks. But there's always been Raider haters, bro. Raiders have always been hated. We've always been hated. Okay, trust me. We have been. Even when we was winning Super Bowl, you think that everybody loved us? No. Trevor said JJ don't want to play for Josh McDuffie and Ziegler. Yeah, I don't blame him. Henry Newsom, what's going on, Hen? It's getting close for that jigsaw on this tag. Yeah, Josh is gonna have to make it He's gonna have to make a business decision pretty soon. Okay, July's next week. Enoch Frost will get all the views. Sad. At least you have the respect. Yeah, dog. I do. I definitely have the respect, man. I know that to be true. Raider Violator love me. Tell me all the time, Shaq, you real. You the realest one out there. Keep doing what you're doing, dog. Don't worry about the numbers. I did exactly what my big bro told me, man. He said the black hole's watching. All these guys are watching. They don't have nothing but respect for you, man, because you say the real shit. And I'm gonna continue to do that, bro. Okay. But you know what? As you can see, nobody invites me on their show, bro. They don't even fucking. They don't want to fuck with me because I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna say some shit that's gonna make them have to make a decision. Trevor Durant, Shaq's a real one. Always have been. Edwin, what's going on? EB, salute. Appreciate you, bro. With Tom Willie, what if Carr beats Mahomes in Vegas to win a Super Bowl? I'd love it. Derek Carr's a Raider, bro. Like I said, Derek Carr loved the Raiders, bro. He was the guy. He's the guy who did everything right by his wife. He came home. He paid the bills. He raised the kids. He was faithful, but his wife didn't want him no more. That's it. Wife didn't want him no more, bro. Cheated on him for a Patriot. Happens, bro. I had some of the nicest, best guys I know got done dirty by their wives, bro. And you know what? It's fucked up, but it's life. Then they wind up getting married to the next one, and the next one does everything right, and then the one that cheated on them and did all the fucked up shit, she's regretting it for the rest of her life. I hope that doesn't happen with the Raiders, bro. But karma's a motherfucker, bro. Okay? Can't go through life shitting on people then expecting your ass to smell like roses. Don't work like that. Ramirez, I like to look at the light at the end of the tunnel. 9 games. We're going to find out. Trevor Durant, big time Willie's possible seeing that happen. Yes, sir. Raider Chris, most hated franchise. We're one of them. When it comes to football, you'd be surprised the Raiders aren't as hated as much as we think. The most hated team is the Patriots. When they did an NFL poll, go do a Google search. The 5 or 10 most hated teams in the National Football League, the Raiders ain't first. Steelers are higher than us. It's Cowboys, Steelers, Patriots. I don't even know if the Raiders are in top 5 anymore, bro. To be honest. We're not as hated as we used to be because nobody's looking at us as anybody to hate. But like I said before, bro, you only pay attention to what's happening to you. Okay? You're not tripping. If everybody on your block is getting jumped, trust me, I know this one. If everybody on your block is getting jumped and you're not really concerned about it unless it's somebody close to you or it's you. Okay? You're hearing that the rivals are getting jumped by all the other homies. You're like, oh, good, man. Oh, man, shit. Yeah, man, yeah. Laquan and them niggas got jumped. Cool. I don't give a fuck. I hate Laquan. Like that type of shit. Hey, man, you hear Roscoe got punched in the jaw? Good, man. Fuck Roscoe. That type of shit. Then when you're bending the block and motherfuckers jump out and form Voltron, all of a sudden you care. And that's what it is. Enoch, we're not great enough to be hated. We are hated, but we're not even in the top 5, I don't think, bro. We're not in the top 5. Not anymore. Trevor Durant, Raiders of the Patriots now is terrible. It is. Is that it? All right, man. Love all y'all, man. I'm about to go and have me some dinner, bro. I just want to come in, say what I wanted to say, share this video. You guys need to be watching the videos. You need to be sharing them. You guys need to be subscribing to the channel, man. Help your boy out, man. All I do here is provide you guys with the real deal. And, I don't ask for much, man, but damn, can you guys do a little bit to help your boy out? Trouble Duran said, hey, Shaq, you said a John Wick movie is good. That John Wick movie's off the chain, bro. I might have to watch that shit again tonight. Okay. Enjoy your dinner, man. Your movie. Yeah, thank you, man. I'm watching. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys real quick. I'm so much of a fucking OG sometimes. You never guess what the hell I'm watching right now. I'm watching Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando, 1985, bro. I'm watching Arnold Schwarzenegger in Commando and shit. Remember, get to the chopper, get to the chopper. Remember that shit? That's what I'm watching, bro. Because I haven't seen it since it came out in the movies, and I said, man, let me watch this shit. This shit is fucking corny as fuck, bro. It's corny to the motherfucking dog, but I'm watching it. Arnold Schwarzenegger's still a bad motherfucking dog. Yeah, I'm watching it, Enoch. This shit is funny as fuck, dog. I'm at the part right now, bro. Yeah, I'm at the part right now where they were in the mall and they were shooting and shit in the mall. And what's so interesting about it, you guys, that I live in LA. I'm from the Bay, so when I saw this, I was in the Bay Area. But I live here. So when I see movies that are shot here and it's like in the 80s or 90s or some shit, it always makes me laugh to see what shit looked like back then. Certain streets or certain locations and shit. I'm like, that's not there anymore. That Taco Bell ain't there anymore. That's not there anymore. It shit is just funny to me. So anyway, man, love all y'all, man. Let me go ahead and go finish watching Arnold Schwarzenegger, man. This shit is funny as fuck. Yeah, that's one gigantic motherfucker. Yeah, eating that shit just went off right now, dog. We can talk about that shit some other time, man. It's off the hook. Turbo said Judgment Day 2 was good. Yeah, that's on too. So I'm probably going to watch some Arnold tonight, man. Get motivated as shit, Arnold likes the Raiders. All right, man. Love you guys, man. You guys have a good night. I'm at the check and filter.